Hey, James Hester again. It is January 14th, 2024. So that means I am on day 14 of the Carnivore Challenge. I started this on New Year's Day. I reported last week that I had lost 7 pounds in my first week. And my second week here, I've lost another 5 pounds. So first 14 days, I'm down 12 pounds. So that's a pretty good start. My energy is just through the roof. I mean, there aren't words to explain how good I'm feeling. And it's, not just for the last few years. I don't remember feeling this good in decades. So I just wish I had started this a lot sooner. My blood sugars and blood pressures are stabilizing as well. In fact, this morning I woke up with a 138 blood sugar and a 111/72 blood pressure. So it's actually time to start really monitoring that blood pressure to make sure it doesn't get too low. Very, very soon I'm going to be having to back off of some of these blood pressure medications. I may need to start at least cutting back on a few of them instead of twice a day, once a day, if I keep seeing 111/72 for sure. Last week, I was showing you fasting blood sugars when I first woke up in the morning of scores like a 185, 180, 188, 185, and 190. And even though I had started carnivore, just undoubtedly it takes a while to get those sugars out of your system, and they just, they're still reading high for a while. But this week, at the beginning of the week, we're looking at fasting blood sugars in the mornings of 170, 172, 168. And the last 3 days, they've been down to, 141, 145, and 140 in the morning. And this morning, 138. So very good there. The beginning blood pressures that I was seeing, and remember, this is with 4 different medications, 4 prescription medications for blood pressure in order to keep my blood pressure, somewhat in check. But, I started out the first day, my morning blood pressure was 155/95. And then I had like a 144/84, a 145/84, 139/91, 149/91. And this week we're looking at scores like 134/90, 133/82, another 133/83, 134/80. And of course this morning drops all the way down to 111/72. So that's pretty cool. Again, this is 14 days in, so I'm so excited. I can't wait to see where I'm at in 90 days. And if this is the first video you've seen of mine, go back and watch my first video where I talk about my why. Why I decided to do this challenge to begin with. And I'm thankful that you're following me through this journey, and I look forward in the weeks to come. Make sure that you click the subscribe button and that alert button so that you know when I come out with another update. I'm gonna try to do them every Sunday afternoon to let you know how that week went, and I'm very, very confident that we're gonna see the weeks just get better and better as I go. If you know anybody who's thinking about carnivore, who is, had considered it, but they wanted to see what it does to somebody, first, well, tell them about this channel and let them know that they get to track somebody from the first day, and see where they're starting. That's what I even shared, in the first few videos. I shared all my current lab work and all of the medications that I take, and so that at the end, I'm gonna, see my doctor and have all the lab works taken again so that we can compare and see what's happened in 90 days on this diet. And of course, we'll get to see the blood pressure and the blood sugars just come down weekly because I'm tracking that daily. I'm tracking my food as well each week. This week was really I'm keeping it pretty simple with the food. I had Whataburger patties for lunch, quite a ribeye steak. I had one lunch where I just ate like 3 boiled eggs. And that was because I took steak with me to work, but I took a flat iron steak and it was just tough, and I just didn't like the steak, so I didn't eat it. And that's something I'm learning too, is just, if you don't like something or you're not hungry, just skip that meal and just don't eat, because I'm really not that hungry very often anymore anyway, because I'm not craving all of those carbohydrates that just keep you hungry all the time. I've had a couple of cans of tuna for lunch one day, and last night I just kind of had an old favorite of mine and just made hot dogs. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're not eating a bun with it and squeeze a lot of ketchup and stuff like that on it. Of course I don't like ketchup anyway, but that's pure sugar. So I just ate just the hot dogs, but I had three of them, and it's kind of I don't know, it just kind of takes me back to my childhood. I've always enjoyed hot dogs, and I don't see anywhere in the near future where I'm gonna ever quit eating hot dogs. So yeah, that's it for this week. I'll keep you updated, and look forward to seeing what happens, and so when I report back to you next Sunday. Thanks for following me. I really do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.